Many people are still confused about the difference between love and lust. Both are very human things and are often two sides of the romantic feelings we have for someone. The two are closely related, but between falling in love and lust are actually many real differences. Okay, you can be attracted to someone because of their attractive physique or according to the type you want. And you enjoy every sensation and arousal you experience when you have physical intercourse with him, and you interpret that as love. But what if those passions fade or one of you finds someone more attractive? Are you still in love? It can be hard to tell the difference between lust and love, but here are 7 things that can help you tell the difference. 1. You feel like talking all night. 2 physically attracted people may spend the night having hot sex, but may not think much of just talking or exploring each other's thoughts. 2 people who are in love will be attracted to each other to get to know each other more through a more personal conversation about themselves. So exciting, they might forget the time just to talk all night. 2 people in love will never run out of things to talk about, and even if they don't always agree on something, they will be interested in knowing each other's opinion. 2. Often hug and have breakfast together in the morning. If it's just lust, you may lose curiosity, dumping your partner without thinking about his feelings when your passion is satisfied. But when your feelings are more than just physical attraction, then you want to stay by his side after sex for cuddles and chats. Not only matters a pet, the desire to spend as long as possible with him can occur in other places, such as in the kitchen with breakfast together in the morning. 3. You can't stop thinking of him. That doesn't mean you can't stop thinking about him out of lust, although it usually means you only think about their physicality or the physical contact between you. Usually, when we fall in love, we don't only think about the appearance or physical appearance, but also the words and moments we've spent together. 4. You want to get to know the people closest to him. You may want to meet him to satisfy your sexual desire, but are you also interested in meeting his family and friends? In most cases, the answer is no. However, when we fall in love, we often want to know all aspects of her life, including the people around her, such as her family and close friends. Because when your relationship gets serious, his close family and friends will definitely become a part of your life. You will regard it as an indispensable part of the relationship you are building with him. On the other hand, you are excited to introduce him to your friends and family and are anxiously hoping that they will accept your new partner. 5. You realize and accept his weaknesses. Thinking rationally, we already understand that no one is perfect, but when hormones and passions blind us, we often forget about it. When you are passionate about someone, you imagine an idealized version of that person and are not aware of the flaws that person may have. For example, Tom Hansen in the film 500 Days of Summer character likes laughter and birthmarks on his body, while still with Summer Finn. But when they break up, these things seem annoying, including Summer's little traits or habits that he used to find attractive but now feel disgusting to Tom. This is not entirely Summer's fault, because Tom did romanticize excessively when they were still dating. Well, when starting a relationship, it's natural that we want to look our best. Also, you usually don't recognize someone's flaws right away until you've spent enough time together. As they got closer, people slowly lowered their defensive walls and began to show their true selves. This could be a red flag in the relationship, or it could take it to the next level. When we love someone, we are aware of their flaws but are ready to accept them. 6. Realize that love takes time. Still believe in the myth of falling in love at first sight? Mostly, it is lust at first sight. We often mistake physical attraction for love. In fact, it's hard to show true love like that in person. To truly love someone, you need time to really get to know them. 7. Love and lust according to science. A study seeks to uncover what happens in our brains when we experience sexual urges and love. Research shows that these two things are still connected, but that they activate another area of the brain known as the striatum. Areas related to lust are activated by things that provide temporary pleasure, such as good food or sex, while the feeling of love is associated with an area that involves a process of consideration in which we think about the meaning behind the things we associate with pleasure. When we switch from lust to love, our emotions move from one area of the striatum to another and are also associated with feelings of addiction and dependence, which is why people become slaves to love when they fall in love. Well, maybe that's the difference between lust and love.